so pretty. I know I keep saying that, man, but this is my car, man. And I'm so sad that she's getting lifted on the tow truck. This sucks really bad. What's good, grind schoolers? It's your boy Rob, and today we not in the shop. I kind of wish I was in the shop, but came to the paint store, and unfortunately the L code is down. L code down. So I'm sitting here waiting on the tow. Thank God I was in the parking lot, and I think my fuel pump went out. So you know what I'm saying, before we get started on this video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification so you get a notification every single time we drop another video. This is not the video that I planned to make because I was on my way to go work on the Impala and try to get that done, get that as close to being done as possible. But unfortunately the L code is down, y'all, man. And I had stated in a previous video that I'm tired of this 350, man. Somebody just asked me, why don't I go with, why don't I stay old school? This is why, man. I'm tired of it. But we gonna get all up into it, man. And you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna walk around the car and show y'all what happened. So anyways, man, go ahead and do that for me. I greatly appreciate it. I always greatly appreciate all the love and support. But yeah, man, let's get to it. All right, y'all. So as y'all can see, she don't want to start. So we have power. We have, obviously, the battery's working. The battery's not dead, so it means the alternator is good. Starter is obviously good because you can hear it trying to start. But unfortunately, there is absolutely no fuel. There's absolutely no fuel in this fuel filter at all. It's bone dry. So we tried to put some gas into the carburetor. That didn't work, and so what that tells me is the car's not getting fuel. And since this car is not, it's not an electric fuel pump, this is a mechanical fuel pump, which it requires it's like a pull system. So it's trying to pull fuel from the gas tank to get it up to the carburetor, and unfortunately it's not pulling no fuel. So that's what I'm 100% sure that's what it is. I'm sure I'm getting spark, but don't have any fuel in the fuel gauge, man. L code is down, and it sucks because, you know what I'm saying, she looks oh so pretty just sitting there, man. But it doesn't matter, man, if you got a pretty car and it's on the side of the road. Thankfully, I'm not on the side of the road. I'm over here at the paint supply store trying to get paint. I had to get some more primer, and I had to get some metal filler. I was gonna go ahead and try to weld those pieces into the Impala so I can get that paint job done. But man, it doesn't mean anything if your car is on the side of the road. Unfortunately, we on the side of the road. She looked pretty, or not on the side of the road, but we broke down. Can't go nowhere. So she did really well on her way up here. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no issues at all. 160 degrees the whole way. So the radiator working real nice. But unfortunately, I can't go nowhere now. So I'm sitting here waiting on the tow. But this is why we have AAA. So for instances like this, where, in the case that the car doesn't perform like it's supposed to, we can get it back home. You know what I mean? No harm, no foul. They should be here hopefully in like 10-15 minutes. Thankfully, it's not a 2-hour tow. Sometimes it takes up to a couple of hours for them to show up, but I ordered it, and they should hopefully be here within 10-15 minutes. We'll just start on the flatbed, man, and make it back to the crib. And hopefully dude can throw it in my garage for me. That would be love if you can, because I ain't trying to push it in there, but if I need to, then that's what we gonna do. But I don't even think I'm gonna even bother trying to fix it, just because of the simple fact that I had explained to you guys all of the situations that's been going on with this car, man. The you know, the radiator was leaking, so I replaced the radiator. It was still kind of leaking, so I replaced the hoses. I should have replaced the hoses when I replaced the radiator, but I thought they were good. But this one here was terrible. The transmission is still leaking. It's leaking pretty bad still. What else? We had a fuel leak right there. I think we had some electrical stuff going on, man. There's just been so much just trying to get this car, and the car doesn't do anything but sit there, which is the reason why I believe, for the most part, you know what I mean, it's acting the way it's acting, and you know, just leaking and doing everything that it's doing. Seals and stuff go bad. But this fuel pump has been in this car for what, 9 years? 9 years since I built a motor. 8-9 years since I built a motor. And you know, things break, things go bad. Obviously, it doesn't have that many miles on it, but the car just sits here. Other than me just starting the car, getting it moving, doing all that kind of stuff, you know, whatever. And the starter didn't go out, but it was sounding like it was about to break every single time I was starting the car. So I threw a new starter in there, and you know, it was running real rough, so I had to throw new vacuum lines on there, man. And this is just after I got the car done, painted and done, and it just sitting there for so long. So if y'all been following this channel, you guys remember me talking about me being done with this 350, man. Like, no more 350, man. This car is gonna go back in the garage, and it's gonna sit there until we build this LS motor. I mean, it's about to get cold, so it is what it is. So hopefully I could put this LS together in a timely fashion so we can get this thing back out on the road. But man, I'm done. Like I said, I'm done. I can't keep dumping money into this motor just for it to come out. It's like the car doesn't want me to take this motor out, because it's like, okay, well, if I spend, you know, however much money to put into this motor, which is not that much, don't get me wrong, because it doesn't take that much to build one of these, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like, yo, I don't want to get out of this car. The 350 seems like it wants to stay in here because I continually have to keep fixing stuff to make it work and operate, man. But like I said, I'm tired. I don't want to do it no more. The LS is going to be a lot more expensive, but it is what it is, man. We'll just park the car, we'll sit it there, we'll cut and buff it, and it'll just sit there and look pretty. And if I come across a fuel pump, I had one too. I had an older fuel pump, and I took that one out to go with this chrome one, and I think I threw that fuel pump away because it was just sitting there, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll spend $50 to get a new one, and unfortunately now I need one. So yeah, it is what it is. I hope this is not the guy that's towing my car, because I need a flatbed tow. He can't tow it like, oh yeah, this is the guy that's towing my car. Nah, that's not him. So anyways, but yeah, man, we're gonna keep on working, man. We're gonna keep on doing what it is that we gotta do. Like I said, unfortunately, I got the car to this point, and it just keeps failing on me, man. It keeps failing on me, and that's why I don't drive it too far from the house. But you know, also we do have backup, which is the AAA situation. So yeah, man, we gonna wait for this tow truck, and then I'll chop it with y'all in a minute once he get here and we get this thing back home. Yo, I'm just sitting here thinking, I can't help but to think that this mug look good, though. She look good, man. I wish she was clean, cut and buffed, but we gonna get there, man. We gonna get there. Like I said, now it's just gonna sit there, so I got plenty of time to just cut and buff it. And like I said, it's not no thing to buy a $50 fuel pump or $40 fuel pump and go ahead and, you know, throw it in real quick. But I'm done, man. I'm tired, man. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and let her be, and we're gonna focus on the Impala. This car just won't run until the LS is built. Yeah, so we'll have to figure that situation out. What's stopping me is the machine shop, and they can do it, but I think I'm gonna machine it myself. I think I'm gonna try it myself. I mean, it's a $200 block. It is what it is. And then I'll start just buying the parts, putting everything together, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Only one of Well, obviously all the cylinders on the LS have to be honed because one of them needs to be honed. So I'm gonna get a micrometer, and that's actually where I was headed after this, after the paint store, was to go get a micrometer and a honing tool to, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and get that situation figured out. But it's nothing to measure and hone it out, measure, hone it out. I really don't want to pay somebody $2,500 to do that. My dad and I built this motor from scratch, assembled it, everything. We didn't hone it out, we didn't bore it out or nothing like that, but we built it from scratch. It was a bare block. The only thing I think I had them do was hone it, magnaflux it, jet wash, and install the cam bearings. But I'm gonna go check the cam bearings in my other motor and see if those are good, and if they are, I'll go ahead and install those, and or not install them. If they're good, then we're straight. If not, we'll just install some new cam bearings and we'll go ahead and hone it out. But yeah, man, she looks so good, man. Just sitting here looking so sexy, but it means nothing if she don't roll, man. I'm tired of it just sitting. So yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna wait for this tow man to be here. Should be here any minute, but I don't see him, so yeah. This is so sad, bruh. So sad. She looks so good. I know I keep saying that, but you know, this sucks. It really sucks. But it is what it is. Here we go. There she blows. Damn. This sucks, man. Got plenty of ground clearance though. Good thing is the Elko, the bumper shouldn't drag or nothing like that. You know, like I said, we got plenty of ground clearance. Ain't got a bumper on it, just a roll pin, so you know, the Impala will definitely drag when they got lifted up on the tow truck. This one's will be alright though. Yeah, we got plenty of clearance, we good. So pretty. I know I keep saying that, man, but this is my car, man. I'm so sad that she's getting lifted on the tow truck. This sucks really bad. Package secured. She made it here, so we'll get him to put it in the third bay, and I'll try to get it on the flat spot. I think he'll be all right to get it up in there, get it on the flat spot, and try to get it up in there, man. But we're done, man. It's 350, gotta go. It has to go. It's out of here. But thank God she's home, so it didn't take too long either. But you know, we're here, man. We are here. Package is secured in her rightful spot. I went ahead and uncovered the motor because, like I said, I'm done. I'm done, man. LS time. I know I keep talking about it, but after this is painted, we got to get to this LS, man. Yeah, whatever. I'm not even going to talk about it. Been talking about it for too long now, but it's time, man. This thing done. It's only left me stranded twice out of the 9 years that I've owned it, so I can't really complain. Starter went out one time, left me at the gas station. I think, actually, no, it stopped on me and wouldn't start in the middle of the street one day too, but I think I was just out of gas. But it left me stranded at a gas station, and I already knew that it had an issue. I was jumping the starter with a screwdriver, so I already knew that that was the issue. And it just decided to kick me out or lock me out or not let me start it. And then this is the second time officially with the fuel pump. And the reason why I know it's the fuel pump is because there's absolutely no gas inside the fuel filter. So, yeah. So, like I said, if I feel like it, or if somebody has a spare fuel pump or something like that, then maybe I might decide to throw it in there if I feel like driving it. But it's about to get cold, and it's pretty much the end of the season for this thing, man. I'm not going to drive it when there's salt on the roads and it's wet and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to do that. So I'm okay with it. You know, had it been in summertime, the middle of the summer, I'd probably feel different about it, but it's not. So anyways, man, Thank God for AAA, man. If you have an old school car, any car in general, but an old school car in particular, you need AAA. You need it. You need it. You need it. You need it. You never know what's going to happen, man. Especially if you add power, you could blow your motor. You know what I'm saying? You could build a bulletproof motor and it blows up or something happens. Or if you're always constantly tinkering and fixing on stuff, you need it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter, you know, how good you are, there's always something wrong. Like, you watch these mechanic shows and stuff like that, or these shows where they build cars and stuff, there's always something wrong. So that's why they do shakedown runs. That's why they do, you know what I'm saying, like certain milestone runs, like you gotta run it for 100 miles or 500 miles, or have to break the motor in, or have to, you know, run it for an hour to see what happens, do dyno testing, all kind of stuff. Because when you're building, you're tinkering other than what factory specs are, you have issues, man. That's just is what it is when you're building a car. It doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying, if you paid somebody to do it or you build it in your driveway. Unfortunately, this fuel pump has been in here for so long, and you know, it just happens. But it is what it is. No shame in my game, man. We gonna get it on the road with something different next time, though. All right, grind schoolers, that's gonna do it for this video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Like I said, we done with this small block. We're gonna go ahead and build this LS motor, and it just is what it is. I'm tired of messing with it. I'm tired of throwing money at it. I guess the motor's been in there for like eight, 9 years, and things just keep breaking on me. They keep breaking on me. I said in I don't know, one of the prior videos. If you guys remember, you could let me know which video it is, if you guys watch the whole videos or whatever. But this car continually has things messing up on it, which that's to be expected, because, you know, the car had sat for so many years. Just, you know, I would just start it up and drive it here and there around the block, whatever. And since I built it, I've been trying to take it further and further and further, just to get more comfortable with it. And today I ended up taking it, you know, as far as I've taken it so far. And unfortunately, you know, the fuel pump took a shit on me. But it is what it is, man. It's not a difficult fix. It's not a expensive fix. It's easy, but I don't want to mess with it, man. I think I'm done, man. I think I'm done, and we'll just start preparing for next year. But now we'll jump on the Impala, get this one done. And this one still has some things that need to be done to it before I'm comfortable like taking it super far too, but it's not that many things. And we'll get it done too. But anyways, like I said, man, if you have an old school car, you definitely need AAA or some type of towing service, man. I wouldn't recommend on your insurance, so you don't have any insurance claims or nothing like that. But AAA, I pay probably like 70 bucks a year. I get 4 free tows. And I think it's actually a little more now. It's like 120 maybe. I don't know. But anyways, $120 a year. That's way less than just one tow. One tow is like $250, $300 out the door just for one tow. Then they charge you mileage and stuff like that. Some companies, it just depends. And, you know, it is what it is. 120 bucks a year. That's, you know, for the peace of mind. Like, dude, like I took the car to the paint supply store to get some paint supplies so that I could show the guy that worked there, because he told me to bring it. And I go out there to start it up for him, and nothing. And this car always starts up. It may take a while, maybe take some finessing, some finagling. This is like the first time that I wasn't able to actually finesse the car into starting, because these old school motors, they're very easy to figure out. They're very easy to get started and stuff like that. But this time it just wasn't happening. And he came out there, I tried to start it up, and nothing, man. So, but you know, they tried to give me some gas. We tried to put gas in the carburetor, but there was absolutely no gas at all in the fuel filter. So that's how I knew most likely it's the fuel pump, because there's no gas. I'm not getting no fuel. But other than that, but I didn't have any issues. But that might be my hesitation issue. That might be my hesitation issue. Might be that instead of the timing on the motor or whatever. But anyways, like I said, we're gonna get that situation figured out. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? No harm, no foul. Can't cry over spilled milk. It's just something that we gotta handle, man. It's just something we gotta handle, take care of, and then, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, man, like I said, that's gonna do it for this video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, so you get a notification every single time we drop another video. like I said, man, if you have two things are a must when you have an old school, a fire extinguisher and AAA, because you never know when something like this may occur. You know what I'm saying? And just having the peace of mind, man. Right after Duke came out there and I tried to start the car, I didn't even trip. I wasn't like, you know, I was like, dang, like it's not starting or nothing like that. I instantly was just like, all right, bet, let me hit this AAA up. Let me get my car towed and we'll be good to go. And they luckily didn't take too long. So anyways, man, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna stop talking. One day I'll probably get a trailer and I'll trailer it myself, but I'm not leaving my car nowhere. So, you know what I'm saying, there's that. But anyways, man, all love. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Always remember, work hard so you can live free.